My name is Lauren Glickman. I work for the American Wind Energy Association, and I am the Deputy Director of Media Strategies in our Public Affairs Department. So the OEA is the American Wind Energy Association. We're the National Trade Association for Wind Power, and so we represent over 2,000 member organizations here in the U.S., ranging from utilities, developers, manufacturers, nonprofits, academic, anyone who's involved in any sector of the wind industry. We represent their interests to the public as well as to our members of Congress. So OEA has been, our top priority for the last year has been to extend the production tax credit for wind energy. It is the single biggest policy driver for wind power here in the U.S. It was first enacted in 1992, and the policy stability that comes around with that tax credit has really allowed the U.S. wind industry to thrive, generating 35% of all new electric generating capacity over the last 5 years, which is more than coal and nuclear combined. So that's a pretty big success story, but the production tax credit is set to expire at the end of this year, so we've been working really hard to lobby Congress to extend the production tax credit and give us the fastest growing industry, one of the fastest growing industries in the U.S., a chance to continue to grow. And one of the things that we've seen is just a really big success is the growth in the manufacturing sector because of the policy stability since the production tax credit was extended in 2006. This industry has really had a chance to grow and flourish. We have nearly 500 manufacturing facilities across the whole country. We really want that supply chain to stay right here in the U.S. Well, obviously all renewable energy is good, and we're advocating for a diversified portfolio that includes that, but wind, the big thing is that utility scale wind is here and now. It's not really alternative. As I mentioned before, 35% of all new energy capacity has come from wind power in the last 5 years, and I think that really sets us apart, is just how big we are and that we're actually competing with what is known as conventional energy.
We're at the American Wind Power Museum, and this is a modern wind turbine, and this is a set of turbine blades laid out on the ground. There's the hub, one turbine extending that way, and this is how long it takes to walk down the length of one of the turbine blades. I'm still walking. Of the giant ones you see all over the Panhandle Plains here in Texas. I'm still looking at the end of the turbine blade, and now there's the end of it, and that's how long. There's the central hub there. This is how long it took to get to the end of that turbine blade, which is one of the ones that looks like that.
There are a lot of people who are dead set against wind turbines. One of the arguments they put forward is that they kill birds. So, let's have a look, shall we? See how many dead birds we can find around here. I'm standing next to a 2.3 megawatt wind turbine. Not very windy today, but if there was going to be any dead birds, I would expect to find them round about the bottom of this thing. So, let's have a look, see what we can see. None so far. Nope, still none. Still no dead birds. A little bit of a breeze picking up. Right, we're right under the blades now. If there are any dead birds about, I'm sure he will help me find them. So, let's keep looking. Now this wind farm has only been here for a couple of years. It's all quite new. But if there was going to be dead birds, I would expect to find them around here. No, I haven't seen a single one so far. I'm being pulled by him. So that's one reason for the unsteady camera. Nope, still no dead birds. Personally, this is my opinion, I think these things are an important part of the future. As long as we demand energy, electricity, we're going to have to find ways to generate it. The renewable energy is still a fairly small percentage of the amount of power that we do consume. But it's growing. In Scotland, I think the figure is about 10%, I could be wrong about that, of the power that we use, which is generated by wind. Obviously there are other renewable or sustainable methods of generating power. Wind is only one. And, hang on, I'm caught up in the lead here. Nope, still no dead birds. Hi. Can I sit? Sit. Good boy. Now leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Okay. Good boy. Good boy. I'd be interested to know if anyone has found or seen lots of dead birds at the bottom of wind turbines. I certainly haven't. I've seen a lot more dead birds next to roads. Cars and vans and lorries drive into birds all the time, kill them all the time. So it would seem to me that vehicles, trains, buses, cars and all that are a lot more dangerous to the wildlife than these things. Anyway, that's just my observation.